If you can speak English, you can do a lot. And if you could speak politely, even better. Let's explore how can and could work in real life. So we use can and can't to talk about present ability. So when we are able to do something, we use can, and if we're not able to do something, we use can't. For example, I can swim. I can't swim. For past ability, we can use could and couldn't. For example, I could swim when I was younger. I couldn't swim when I was younger. We can also use can for permission and possibility. So for permission, we can say, you can go now. That means you're allowed to go now. For possibility, we can say, it can be dangerous. So it sometimes happens. For can't, we can also use it for refusal, impossibility, besides the lack of ability, like he can't drive. This can't be true. I don't believe it. I can't help you right now. We can also use could for possibility, polite requests as well. So for possibility, we could say, when I was a child, I could swim. For possibility, we can say, it could rain later. It may be. It may rain later. Also, for polite request, we can use could. Could you help me, please? For negative, we can use couldn't. For example, she couldn't drive last year. That couldn't be true. I strongly doubt it. Now let's try to solve some exercises. So let's ask Steve if he can do the things here. So we can ask him, can you swim? Can you write? Can you play basketball? Can you run a marathon? Can you drive a motorcycle? Can you cook? So if we want to say these sentences about our ability, we can use I can or I can't. I can swim. I can write. I can't play basketball. I can drive a motorcycle. I can cook. Now let's try to complete these sentences using can or can't and one of these verbs: see, hear, find, attend. I'm sorry, but what can be a suitable word? To your event next week. So we can say can't. I'm sorry, but we can't attend to your event next week. I love this hotel room. You can see the city from the balcony. You are speaking very softly. I can't hear you. Have you seen my wallet? I can't find it. So now we have verbs decide, attend, find, go, finish, and sleep. I was exhausted, but I couldn't sleep. I wasn't hungry yesterday. I couldn't finish my dinner. Emma doesn't know what to choose. She can't decide. I wanted to talk to John yesterday, but I couldn't find him. Laura can't go to the party next Saturday. She has other plans. Steve couldn't attend the meeting last week. He was ill. So, in today's lesson, we learned that we can use can, can't, could, and couldn't to talk about ability, things we can and can't do, or things we could do in the past or couldn't do in the past, and possibility. So we can also use could to make polite requests. For example, could you give me a glass of water? That's it for today's video. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful day.